Why hello you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Orb on the Movements of the Earth reaction video. So what a douche. What a douche. Man, I'm still not recovering from what happened last week. Literally selling out his niece like that. What a complete douche, man. And now, I don't know. Are the guys gonna come back and attack? Is the niece gonna get taken? And then they come back? Like, this is Orb, so the satisfaction of things getting like solved like that or resolved doesn't usually happen. So I'm not expecting them to come back and save the day. I'm expecting it to be a bit more negative, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I do want to say one thing before I jump into this. Please chill out in the comment section. I don't know what the hell has happened, but the comments on my recent Orb videos have been very 50-50. The majority of people are super chilled and relaxed, very understanding. And the rest of you are becoming incredibly harsh, really like critiquing, and I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of ruining my anime experience. I am loving Orb so much. I think this anime is incredible, but I feel like I should be allowed to critique parts that I personally don't like and not get yelled at for it, okay? I feel like the worst anime fans are the anime fans that you can't critique anything. It has to be flawless. It has to be perfect. It has to be a masterpiece. And if you go, oh, that frame was a little bit weird, you just get crucified for it. So please, calm down, okay? Please. And also the people who are supportive and kind, can you kind of like downvote the just people who are just yelling and screaming at me or something? Like, geez, man, why are you guys being so rude? Please relax a little bit, okay? Like, stop being rude, stop being harsh. You are completely allowed to disagree with me, but you can see in the comments, you got the people who are like, well, actually, Luke, I disagree with you on this point. You said that this character was this, but if you think about this character is really this. That, awesome. Love those comments. Disagree with me all you want. This going, for fuck's sake, Luke. How many times does the anime need to tell you that this character is this? You're such an idiot. Why are you not paying attention? Those comments, not the best, all right? Maybe we chill out on those comments a little bit. Cool. Anyway, you know what? I know it's a bit of a long ramble, but at the beginning of my Orb watch-along experience, I complimented the fan base and said it was one of the most like friendly, easygoing fan bases I've ever experienced in anime. I don't know what happened. That is gone now. I have no idea what happened. Now it's becoming one of the harshest ones. So chill. Okay, chill. Let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Orb on the Movements of the Earth, episode 18. It'd be really cool if the niece just whoops all their asses, just like somehow. Also, by the way, another little shout out the Patreon. Every single comment on Patreon, sweet as hell. That, like, you guys are awesome. Every time I get something wrong or anything like that, you guys are amazing. So all of you watching on Patreon, you're awesome. I appreciate all of you. You guys have really held my hand through this and helped me understand it. It's a complicated anime. I appreciate everyone being patient with me.
移動民族がよくそんな口を聞けるな。慎みたまえ。我ら教会は流浪の民である君らの改宗を快く受け入れた。文明を授けたのだぞ。
This guy's such a dick, man.
あなたたちの典型的な思考だ。自分たちは理性的で勝っていて、他者は未開で劣っている。
I'm liking the
正しい
confidence
方へ
here,
導
though.
くと言いながら、実情は他者を拒絶し続けてる。私たちだって何世代も前から改宗してるのに、未だに差別される。その態度って聖書の教えに反するんじゃないですか。
Gosh, I love
そんなことし
this.
てるから教会の分裂が進む。
Oh my what?
おい、失礼だぞ、司教様に。
Fuck out of here, dude. You are an asshole. Go stand in the corner. No one wants to talk to you. You sell out your own niece to save your own ass. You're an old man. This is a kid. Fuck you.
この男が言ってたぞ。お前、少しは賢いんだって。お前の指示で村は廃墟から布切れを集めてるらしいじゃないか。なぜ布なんだ？普通、金目のものを優先するだろう。
金目のものを見つけるのは手間だし、当然競争も激しい。それに第一、稼ぐのに金は大して重要じゃない。
Such confidence. Like in the face of so much danger as
金だけあっても減る
well.
だけで増やせない。だから金そのものを探すのは得策じゃない。金が欲しかったら重要なのは生産。そこで布は便利だ。 加工も簡単で服にも包帯にも袋にもなる。つまり商品になりやすい。
司教様。
では一つ聞かせろ。この先教会の権威はどうなると思う？
何を？
This whole guy is annoying me. Can we? You know what? Let's just kill this guy. Let's just chop his head off.
揺らぐと思う。
どう防ぐ？
防げ。
教会の権威はどうなると思う？
何を？
答えろ。
揺らぐと思う。
Waver. Sorry, I
ど
misread
う
that
防
word.
ぐ？
防げない。だからこの先も裕福でいたいなら早く手を打った方がいい。次の時代に何が来るのかを見極めて。
I like being called out here because she knows that the church doesn't give a fuck about faith. They don't care. Like, well, not everyone in the church, but like the higher ups in the church, you know, especially this dude. He's like all about lining his pockets, filling his pockets. We've seen him betray everybody. Like, he's an asshole, right? He just wants to be rich. And that's the answer that he really wanted to hear. Because he doesn't care about the church wavering or faltering, anything like that. That's not his main concern. It's money. It's money he cares about, which is why he's talking to her about finances and money right now. And when she knows that, she's very intelligent. So she says, like, you can't stop the church ending. It's going to end eventually, right? It's just going to happen. But you can make it that you are still rich. And that is what he really wanted to hear, and she knew it.
お前は見極められるか？
さあ、でも見極めなきゃ死ぬだけ。
I like her.
今から教会へ来い。話がしたい。
I don't understand this guy.
私は。
勝手にしろ。
He didn't take her or
信じてたぞ。
kidnap
お前なら
her
こ
or,
の窮地も乗り越えると。
今喋らない方がいい。
or anything.
どこの教会なんですか？
ここから南西へ少し下ったところの。
ああ、あの町ですか。
This is not what I thought would happen at all.
ところでその本は何だ？
これは。
Bad response. He's gonna want to see it now.
どうしよう。この自動説って今の宇宙論に反するんじゃ。
What you should do is just stand there and think about it, looking all awkward and guilty for like 10 minutes. I don't know, just say it's like naked pictures of the old guy next to you. It's his new drawings, creepy ass son of a bitch.
渡せ。
Yep, there you go. Well, great.
でもこの司教なら。
Is she gonna burn it? Everything is man, I was so wrong. I was so wrong about all of this. First of all, the bishop is smarter than I thought he was. Because I thought he was just some money-grabbing asshole. But even his trust that he put in the old man, it was like he was able to understand that old man would come back. He mentioned, like, where's the village and want to see the village, but he trusted the old man to go there, come back and bring the girl, and, like, put that threat, but still, that trust was there. Why didn't he just go to the village? Why didn't he just burn down the village, take everybody? Why didn't he do any of this, you know? Like, why didn't he get the old man to show him, torture him, or any of this sort of stuff if he didn't know where it was, or just look for it, you know? All this stuff. But he didn't. He trusted the old man. He must have seen something that I didn't. He knew that. And he trusted her as well. He didn't kidnap her. He gave her a moment to talk, see if she had any kind of value to him. When he found there was value, he just put his trust. He was like, you can come with me, whatever, right? And he just turned around and walked off. No shackles, nothing. Like, he's actually way smarter than I gave him credit for. And now, the dudes turn up. I did not, like, you couldn't have predicted this, man. It's all crazy. I thought we weren't going to see them. I thought she was going to burn the book. Jesus, they're quick. Well, rip.
何してる？私を守れ。引くぞ。
奴ら逃げるぞ。いいさ、レバンドロフスキ君。私たちもすぐここを出る。
しかしこんな偶然があるのか。またも教会の者と出くわすなんて。
ああ、まったくついてねえ。
You guys are badass.
だからこそ運命を感じる。これは一体どんな導きなのだろ
おじさん、
They said you didn't believe in God.
さっきまで私を売ろうとしてたのに、
Yep.
よく言えるね。
Now you want help, huh?
おじさんはこれでよかったの？信念のせいで地獄に落ちそうだけど。
言ったろう。地獄なんてない。
Seems like this guy had no belief or faith in the afterlife at all. It was completely taken away from him. And because of that, he valued his life on Earth right now as it was more than anything. And because of that value, it led him into fear, and he would have sold out anybody in order to prolong his time on Earth because he believed there was nothing after it, right? All his faith had left him. I would say fair enough. But no, because there's tons of people who don't believe in afterlife. I don't believe in afterlife. That doesn't mean I'm going to sell out my fucking children, nieces, and nephews to make my life longer. So fuck this guy, man.
君。
I feel bad for him at all. Bro was an ass.
あなたたち、何者？
君こそ何者だ。なぜその本を持ってる？
さっき偶然あの家で。
そうか。我々のものだ。返したまえ。
この本って一体何なの？
君の手に負えるものじゃないことは確かだ。渡せ。
Don't burn it.
あなたたちのせいで私の叔父が死んだんだけど。
I definitely feel like the book is going to get burned. The fact that the candles remained lit this entire time feels like a massive like red flag. I feel like it's sort of preluding to the fact that the book is going to get burned.
もう少し説明があってもいいんじゃない？
それはすまない。その本は重要なものだ。説明は以上。渡せ。
重要って何？
我々は今日ここへおしゃべりをしに来たわけじゃない。その本を回収しに来たんだ。君はさっき偶然見つけただけだろう。君はこの件に無関係だ。これで最後の忠告にするぞ。
I reckon the book gets burned, and then she says that she read the book and has it all memorized. I reckon that's what happens.
渡せ。手荒な真似はしたくない。
もしかしたら私は一生このままここで終わる運命なんじゃないかって。
いつかその信念がお前を導く。知性が宿れば踏み出す勇気が湧く。
この瞬間を逃したら私はもう。あなたたちは今日ここにこの本を回収しに来た。私は無関係だ。でも申し訳ないけど。
Told you.
私は今日ここに運命を変えに来てる。
何しやがる。
中身は私が覚えてる。
Why are they not running? And all right, okay. I know this is just supposed to be a dramatic scene, so I'm not going to poke a hole in it. But if someone was standing in front of me and holding something precious to me, and they lit it and it started lighting, my immediate reaction would be like, "No!" Blah, 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 and put it out. You know, not just to stand there.
敵じゃないけど記憶力はいい方だ。
信じられるか。
信じるしかない。
フライト。本の内容は覚えてるか。君が覚えていたらこの娘を処理する。
いえ、途中までしか読んでませんので、内容は迂闊でした。
いいんだ。燃やされた私に非がある。
But now you have to
す
put
ま
your
ないじゃん。
trust.
彼女を組織長のもとへ連れて行く。
Now you have to put your trust into her.
いいんすか。
What if she's
他に
lying?
方
What
法
if she
は
never read the book?
これが運命だ。
I guess they don't have a choice.
ついてきたまえ。
どうも。
Not taking that part? That part could have been helpful. It's like a fifth of the book. You want to bury your uncle,
じゃ
right?
あね、おじさん。
No, no, never mind.
どうだフライ君。
本当に覚えているようです。確認できるのは私の読んだ前半までですが。
どう
Oh, yes,
少しは
there you
信
go.
用してもらえ
Okay,
た。
good way of verifying it.
私はドゥラカ。どうぞよろしく。
You know what? You could like saying like you remember a book. I think is a hard thing to pull off. But I don't know how the book has been written. It's never fully been explained. If when Oxy created the book, Oxy wrote the book as a story, then that would be way easier to remember. If it's like a factual book, which I don't think Oxy would have done, that'd be way more difficult to remember. I think it's much more logical to assume that the book's contents are story-based. I think that's what Oxy, with his sort of mindset, would have created, which would be way easier to remember. Think about TV shows and stories that you can remember. It's because you know the plot. So like I could like books I've read that have like stories. I could literally, even books I read years ago, I could give you the main story and actions in the entire book. So I don't think it's so unrealistic to think that any normal human being who just finished reading a book would actually be able to remember the most of it from a story point of view.
俺はレバンドロフスキだ。
フライ。
私は隊長のシュミット。我々は異端解放戦線に所属している。最悪な出会い方だが、同行が決まったのなら争いは不要。これからは相互理解を深め、目的に対し協力し合い、仕事を円滑に進めたい。つまり我々に必要なのは対話だ。
はい。長いな。
まずなぜ本を燃やした？
Go inside to me.
そうまでして我々と同行したい動機は？
Be honest, money.
あの本に関われば儲けられそうだったから。金を稼ぐのが私の信念なので。
信念か。私も同じようなものを持っているから心意気はわかるよ。君より高尚だがな。しかし覚悟してもらいたい。これから見ることになる景色はどれも教会正統派としては苦しいものになる。
構いませんよ。私信徒じゃないし。
え？
私は聖書の解釈なんて興味ない。
なんと君もか。
Ha.
これは話が早い。我々の同意見だ。
I love how bro is just so happy. He like his whole mood just changed. I need you to prepare yourself. Wait a second. You don't like the church either? She doesn't like the gas. She doesn't like the church. She's high five. You want some beer? We got some beer.
あなたたちも？じゃあ教会の階級制度もバカバカしいと思って。
ああ、もちろん。
Best friends. Did we just become best
人間のために
friends?
作られたとも信じてない。
もちろん。
じゃあ神も信じてないわけだ。
Amazing. Huh?
どういう意味だ？
Oh dear.
それはつまり君は正統派ではない異端の。
いや、神を信じてません。
は？では別の宗教の信徒。
いや、神を信じてない。
では
An atheist.
つまり神を信じてないということか。
だからそう言ってるんですけど。
Oh dear. Well, that friendship was over as quickly as it began.
待て。時間をくれ。そうか。この運命も。まず君のような意見のものとは初めて会った。率直に言って大変動揺してるし、怒りも覚えてる。だが同時にこの運命を神が与えたと今気づき直した。私はそれを受け入れる。しかし願わくは用が済んだら。
So this is kind of like, I mean, to be honest, this is kind of how it is now anyway, right? Because there's so many different branches of religion that believe in different things. I mean, this may be a bit controversial to people who are of the Church of England, right? So anyone who is Christian of the Church of England, this might be a little bit controversial, but the entire existence of the Church of England was created because a monarch, I believe it was King Henry, wanted to get divorced. It was that simple. And the Catholic Church, you know, under the Pope, used to be the prominent religious force here in the UK, and King Henry was a Catholic. But then King Henry, I believe it was King Henry, I might be wrong here. wanted to get divorced and not go to hell. Believed in all the teachings of the church other than a few different things. Hence, the Church of England was crafted and created based on the back of that, where you could follow the Catholic religion, but tweak it a little bit so it's more fun, you know? It's more lenient. And that's kind of where that came from. Like, removing a lot of the strictness that the Catholic Church had and crafting a religion that follows most of the core beliefs but allows you to have a bit more freedom and not be condemned to hell. Now, that's all well and good, but that does mean that the church was still based on one guy wanting to be able to get divorced, which obviously means that there's holes in that sort of belief, right? And please don't come at me. This is just me basing my historical things. I don't want anyone who's a believer of the faith. I don't mean any offense at all. But yeah, so that's just an example I'm just using of different branches within church and different gods. And look at how many different religions there are and how many different gods there are all across the globe and world. So they believe in a different version of God. Maybe this is similar to Christianity and Catholicism here. Or something else, I don't know. But she doesn't believe in any God. An atheist, right? Well, either an atheist or an agnostic. Because those are two different things, right? Because they both don't believe in God, but one flat out says God isn't real, and if you believe in God, fuck you. And then the other one is God may be real, but I haven't seen the evidence that God is real. For example, I consider myself agnostic. If someone showed me some evidence of a religion, I wouldn't flat out refuse it, you know? That's what I would say. Again, please don't scream at me for my opinion. Everything I say is citation needed. I don't know.
信じてるも何も神はいる。根拠はこの世界があるから制作者もいる。が、その神に人格はないし解釈も不可能。私はただ神の作った自然を崇拝するだけだ。
ちょっと待って。自然を崇拝すること自体が一つの解釈なんじゃ。
ほう、それは違う。なぜなら私はそれをただ良いと感じてるだけだからだ。論理ではなく感覚だ。解釈までいかない。私が宗教を嫌うのも論理的でないからではなく論理的だからだ。神の動機など人には分からんはずだ。神は雄大な自然を作ったが人間のためにだとは思わない。神は私の運命を定めているがどこに導くかは知らない。まあ簡単に言うと何かを理解しようとする人の知性とやらを信用してない。
Maybe he'd like me then. Because I was literally like, I'm lost, I'm not sure what he means. And he's like, I don't put any logic in people that attempt to understand. Which I feel like I'd go, because I'm like, bro, you don't have to worry. I don't understand at all.
私はその意見には乗れない。だって人間は論理や知性を使って成長する。それを捨てたら社会はどうやって発展するの？
成長しよう発展しようという考えが
I love their debate here. This is such an awesome debate. It's such a well done conversation. Both of them being respectful, both of them like standing on their own conviction but not getting angry at the other one. Both of them literally like being completely respectful of each other's opinions and just like explaining it in such a calm, like it's such a cool and logical discussion here to see between these people. What a cool and respectful way of getting your opinion across to someone when it is completely different to your own.
必要な時に必要な分だけその場で作る。十分ではないか。不自然に楽をしたいから人は争う。世界は混沌とする。
へえ。でも技術によって救われる命もあると思うけど。
もともと死ぬ定めだった命が不自然な力で救われる必要があるか。人の命が神の選択に優先されることなどない。
バカバカしい。それじゃまるで神の奴隷だ。
うん。思い上がった人間よりマシだ。
あっそ。あなたが正しいとは全く思わない。
そのままお返しさせていただく。
ナイス。
どうやらこれ以上の対話は不要だ。どうだろう。こういう時は一つ。 表なら私、裏なら君が正しい。
What?
おや、表。どうやらこの場は私が正しい。
Fair
だ
enough.
から私その提案に乗ってないんだけど、そもそも私はこんな偶然に何も決めさせない。
ま、いずれ君もわかるさ。
You reckon? I find this conversation very
止めてくれ。
curious.
はいよ。
I like the way both of them think.
何？どういうこと？
一日の始まりだ。
I think a conversation like this I find so interesting because for me personally, I don't condemn or disagree with any religion really. Like, and I know that might be like a really blanket statement, but for me, I've always been massively jealous of them. And that's the truth. That's how I personally feel in my life. Like, I wish I had faith. I say this all the time in my reactions. I've said it forever. I do. I wish I had faith. Sometimes I get people reaching out to me because they hear me say this and they're like, Luke, I want to bring faith into your life. And I'm like, I appreciate it. But I grew up in a religious village and went to church all the time. And then as I got older, I took religious education and looked at all the different religions. And I've always wanted, like, I'm always so jealous of people who are true believers, who have true faith. Not someone who uses it or fakes it, but the people who really believe. Because I wish I could have that kind of conviction. You know? Can you imagine how peaceful it must be to truly believe in your heart that there is more, that there is an afterlife? I'm honestly so jealous, and I wish that something would happen in my life that would make me believe like that. So hearing a conversation like this just resonates with me. Hearing these two different people who I believe both are right because they're both talking about their beliefs, I honestly love it. I think that was one of the best conversations we've seen in Orb so far.
何してるの？
朝日を浴びてる。こうすることで感じ取る。
何を？
神よ。
このためにわざわざ降りたの？
このためにわざわざ生まれてきた。
何か。
Starting to like this guy a bit more.
なぜ出てこない？君はこの荘厳な諸行を前に何も感じないのか？
感じますよ。苦痛を。
Oh yeah.
何？
Oh yes, of
朝日は
course.
全てを勝手に照らす。隠れたくても見たくない日も勝手にやってくる。
I
し
forgot
か
for
も
a
決まって
second.
律儀に毎日登る。誰も逃げられない。私の大嫌いな運命って言葉を思い出す。朝日は最悪だ。
I love how we're seeing like so many different branches now separating from all of this, because these two are both against the church, but they're also both against each other in their beliefs. And we're seeing all those different beliefs and everyone interpreting different ways sort of spread out here. I think it's written very well.
その良さは死んでもわからない。
そうか。では死ね。
は？だから死んでもわからないって。
諦めるな。
Then go
何
ahead
事も
and
やってみな
die.
ければわからんぞ。
Go
で
ahead and
気
die.
が済んだらそろそろ教えてもらえますか？あの本で一体何をするつもりか。
次期目的地です。我々にも今回の任務内容を話してもいい？
Oh, they don't know either. Oh.
ああ、そうだな。君らは知っているかね。これから先、おそらく世界を揺るがす3つの発明。1つ、火薬。2つ、羅針盤。そして3つ目、 これが今回の要。活版印刷。
活版印刷。
ああ、
Ah, yes! Movable type. I've heard of that. I think I've got one of them around here. Ah, yes! This is a movable type. Yes. Cool. Actually, look, it's the orb! Ah! It's the orb. Let's see, let me hold it.
従来の本の複製方法は手書きの写本か1ページずつ木を彫る
Ah,
木
okay.
版
So
印
like
刷だ。
writing in books,
しか
computers.
し活版印刷は違う。手順は簡単。まず活字と呼ばれる一文字の型を作り、それを並べて活版を作る。
Yes.
そこにインクを塗り、あとは活版を紙に押し付ける。たったそれだけ。それだけで。
You're gonna make
驚くほど
multiple
短時間で
books.
均一な品質の写本を量産できる。なんて発想だ。すごすぎる。
Yeah. If only we knew a book that
内
needed
容、
distributed.
時代、技術、すべて揃った。
You know what I find really funny? My prediction that I made as a joke when I said the church dudes are gonna come, turn up, chop off everybody, make them eat their balls, take her away with the book, write the book, mass produce it, and spread it out. Minus the ball eating thing I said, we're kind of heading in that direction.
では、
And
あ
there's
なた
still
たちの
time
目
for
的
someone
は
to eat someone's balls.
ああ、我々の目的はあの本を出版することだ。
This anime may still end
こ
with
れが
somebody
組織長
eating
直
someone's
々に
balls.
命を受けた最重要とされる今回の任務だ。だからドゥラカ君、君にはしっかり本の中身を覚えておいてもらわないと困るというわけだ。
しかし組織長はなぜあの本を。
Truth.
あの本の内容が広く知れ渡ることが教会正統派の価値観に打撃を与えると信じてるからだ。いわく絶対が揺らぐと。
If the
そ
leader's
んな
gotta
簡
be
単に
your
いく
letter.
でしょうか。
さあな。
Another thing. I know people say it's pronounced Joe letter, and they don't like when I say yo letter, but it's been pronounced different ways in the anime. Chill out with the pronunciation stuff as well. Some people are getting really passionate about that as well. You lot are crazy! Relax! Chill! Can people not just enjoy
しかし
it?
かける期待は大
Jeez.
きい。なんだ、疑問があったら遠慮
That's
する。
my prediction though.
では本来我々が行うのは解放活動のはず。これは管轄外の仕事では。
それにはこう返そう。これは最も重要な解放活動とも言える。つまり情報を解放するのだ。今我々の世界では情報は監禁されている。権威による本の検閲から始まり、共同体での相互監視、果ては自ら恐れ忖度し口をつぐんでいる。情報の自由度が社会の自由度につながる。大昔ア
So
カデミ
true
アでは
though.
思想の違うプラトンとアリストテレスが同居していた。そういう開かれた場で多様な意見が集まってこそ理性は磨かれる。
I agree massively. People need to be able to debate differences.
そこで出版を
Politicians
請け
can
負
learn a lot from
い情報を解放し自由を与えるのが重要というわけだ。そして出版した本は教会改革派に流通させる構えだ。
あの改革派に。
ああ、この前まで正統派と大きな戦争をしてた。出版した本は教会改革派に流通させる構えだ。
あの改革派に。
ああ、この前まで正統派と大きな戦争をしてた改革派にだ。
聖書を重視してる彼らが地動説を受け入れるの。
そこは組織長も対策を考えてある。それに理性と信仰を分ける者も多い。彼らも一枚岩じゃないからな。
おい、話し合いは一時中断だ。到着だぜ。
It's almost like the book is the scientific version of the Bible. At least in their eyes, or what they're saying. Right, here we go. It's gonna end with us seeing Joletta.
久しぶり。
おお、これはわざわざお出迎え感謝します。ドゥラカ君、
Allow me to introduce you, Joletta.
こちらが我々異端解放戦線の組織長ヨレンタさんだ。
Wait a second. Yolenta? Oh, how crazy! But it's pronounced Joe with a J, you son of a bitch! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! Hey, what's wrong with this guy? Why can't he pronounce the name correctly? Psh, why do you say Yolenta, man? It's Jolenta. What a dickhead, man. Psh, what a dickhead. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Anyway, so... I know so many of you are going to be biting on all this bait this episode. I can't wait. Read the comments, man. I know. So many of you. Relax, you'll live longer. So, she's back. I knew it was going to be her. I knew it was going to be her from the start. Because it couldn't have been anybody else. It wasn't going to be the old priest guy. It wouldn't have been that big of a reveal. Don't even remember his name. If it was him, it wouldn't have mattered. Right? Jolenta literally ran off and vanished and everything like that. So it makes so much sense for it to be her. Especially considering how involved she was. So I knew it would be her. There was no part of me that thought it'd be anybody else. I would have been shocked if it was. Now, Orb does like just removing characters from the past. But it usually does it with some kind of big situation, right? Just to have them randomly disappear in the background isn't Orb style. Now, it does make me wonder, and I'm fairly confident that we are going to see Noak again, but I wonder in what situation we will see him. I wonder what that reunion is going to be like if we ever get it. I actually don't think we will. It's a shame because Noak thinks his daughter is dead. Maybe he still does to this day. She probably thinks he was involved in the actions of the church, and she's ran off to be free and, you know, had a million reasons for running off, and it's just sad. I wonder, and obviously we can see that the bishop got everything he wanted from that situation. He's in charge now. It kind of makes more sense when you think that Noak would probably be dead at this point. Some way, somehow. We now move on to a point where we have someone with the book. Where could the story go from here? Where could it go from here? With the church following them? The only thing I can think of is the church are going to have to find them. Attack them, find them, or something like that. Or they need more documents, they have to go on another mission or something. The church already seem massively outmatched, and we don't really know how big this organization is that Jolenta has sort of like put together. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Like, from now until the end of the anime, I can't see anything other than generic stuff, you know, the idea of a war between the church and these people, or a fight at least breaking out. That's it. Whether or not the church finds them or they need to go find the church, I'm unsure. But that must be it, right? It can't just be the next episodes of them remembering, publishing, writing the book, and distributing it, right? There has to be something more to that. And whatever the more part is, I don't know. So that is like this gray area of path in front of us. I'm very curious to see where we go from here. Schmidt is a very interesting character. And I wonder if a lot of what his determination belief system has come from has anything to do with Jolenta. Like, are we going to see her sort of like have the same beliefs as him? Or is she going to have different beliefs? That is something I'm curious about. Because we know Jolenta believes in God, so yeah. I'm super, super curious. And again, the writing of the book. I can't wait to see how we navigate these avenues in front of us. Because Orb has been one thing. It's completely inconsistent. But it's been one thing. It's been inconsistent. It's consistent in its inconsistencies. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in its unpredictability. I have no idea what could happen. I didn't think we were gonna. I didn't think we were gonna have like an episode that had like almost a good opening where the good guys kind of got a win. So that keeps the unpredictability there. I guess we'll just have to watch the next episode and find out. If you enjoyed my reaction, please like, please subscribe. Please don't take my comments to heart. I'm just having fun and poking fun because the comments have been like a bit more harsh than usual. And when that happens, for anyone who's been following my channel for a while now, you'll know I double down. I poke fun, okay? I know some of you are going to be butthurt and screaming at me in the comments, but please don't take it to heart. It's an anime at the end of the day. We're just watching it to enjoy it and have fun, and I am massively enjoying it. So please, you know, if you just chill, okay? Just chill. It's not that big of a deal, all right? Chill. Anyway, I love you wonderful people. I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thank you so much for taking some time out of it and spending it here with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas this week. That's it. Let's end. You will see me in the next video.